Hello guys, this is the fourth part of the story series Diary of a Serial Killer. If you haven't watched the first and third part, go watch it now before continuing. The link is in the description. Now let's begin part 4. Jessica couldn't sleep that night. The two mysterious notes kept spinning in her mind. Who was watching her? Who wanted her dead? She stared at the ceiling until dawn. The next morning, she walked into her new office building, forcing a calm smile. At her cubicle, she found another note stuck to her computer monitor. "I am watching you. You will be dead soon." Her hands trembled as she tore it down. A woman in the next cubicle, Amber, peeked over. "What's wrong?" Amber asked softly. "Nothing," Jessica mumbled, forcing herself to breathe. She sat and turned on her computer. Her inbox pinged immediately with a new email. She clicked it and froze. The subject line read, "Watch." Inside was a video clip of her killing Morris and hiding his body. Jessica's heart pounded. She typed a reply, her fingers shaking. "What do you want?" Seconds later, the reply came, "I want you to die slowly." Amber sensed that Jessica was worried and leaned closer to her. "Jessica, are you okay?" Jessica swallowed hard. "Someone is stalking me," she whispered, fabricating a story. I don't know who." Amber's face softened. "You should call the police." "I won't," Jessica said. "I don't trust them." Amber hesitated, then said firmly, "I know a private detective. He's good at finding people." Jessica shook her head. "I can handle this." But the notes and emails continued. Every night, a new note appeared at her house. Every morning, one showed up at her cubicle. Amidst the fear and stress, Jessica tried to act normal. She did her best to live a normal life, and over time, she and Amber grew closer. Amber brought her coffee, listened to her fears, and made her laugh during tense moments. One day, Amber arrived at Jessica's house. She told her that she had received a video from a mysterious email, a video showing Jessica killing Morris. Jessica was shocked and scared, but tried to control her emotions. There was no point in lying anymore. Jessica felt she could tell Amber the truth, as they had become very good friends. So she told her everything, how she had murdered people to survive. Surprisingly, Amber understood and showed sympathy. She said she would try to help Jessica catch the mysterious stalker. Her detective could help. Jessica didn't want to involve a detective, but since she trusted Amber, she agreed to meet him. One afternoon, Amber arrived at Jessica's door, looking serious. "I got the detective," she said. "He can catch your stalker and make that video disappear, but his fee is $100,000. Jessica's mouth dropped open. "I don't have that kind of money." Amber put a hand on her shoulder. "Gather it. You can pay after he finishes his work." Desperate, Jessica sold her new house and moved into a small rented apartment. A week later, Amber showed up with the detective and a beaten man chained in the back of his car. "That's him," the detective said. "Your stalker." Jessica squinted. She recognized the hollow eyes and broken jaw. It was a man who had tormented her in college. Relief washed over her. The detective had done good work. "Now, my fee?" the detective asked. Jessica handed over all the money she got by selling her house with a shaky smile. That night, Jessica slept more peacefully than she had in weeks. But in the early hours, someone sneaked into her rented room and pressed a cloth soaked in chloroform over her face. She struggled, but soon lost consciousness and collapsed onto the bed. Hours later, she woke up groggy, bound, and being carried through the darkness. When she opened her eyes, she was in the old abandoned house where she had killed Mark. Amber stood across the room, her hair loose, eyes cold. "Amber?" Jessica said, shocked. "What are you doing here?" "Surprise," Amber said, stepping forward. "I'm the one who's been sending you the notes. I'm your mysterious stalker." Jessica's eyes widened. "What?" she said. "But why?" "Because I wanted revenge," Amber shouted. "I'm Osbert's wife." Jessica's heart stopped. Osbert, the corrupt cop she'd killed, had a wife. Amber was that wife, and she had tracked Jessica down after she left town. "If you wanted revenge, then why not just kill me?" Jessica asked. Amber's face twisted into a cruel smile. "I wanted you to suffer, and I also planned to get money from you. That's why I faked the story about the detective and the stalker." "So that detective and the stalker he brought were working for you?" Jessica asked. "Yes, it was all planned to extort you. Watching you scared and paranoid was so much fun. Just killing you wouldn't have given me the same satisfaction." She pulled out a knife. "Until now, it was all psychological, but now, It's time for physical pain. You're going to die slowly. Jessica screamed as Amber lunged. At that moment, red and blue lights flashed through the broken windows. Police officers burst in, shouting commands. They tackled Amber and pinned her to the ground. An officer untied Jessica's arms. "Are you all right?" he asked. Jessica nodded, trembling. She pointed at Amber. "She kidnapped me. She tried to kill me." "I wanted revenge," Amber shouted. "She murdered my husband. She's a serial killer. There's video proof on my phone." A detective checked Amber's confiscated phone, scrolling through it. Then he shook his head. "No video here." Amber's face went pale. Jessica allowed herself a small, cold smile. The real proof, Mark's cloud copy, was long gone. She had deleted the video from Amber's phone weeks ago when Amber went to the washroom at the office. Jessica had grabbed the phone and deleted the video. Amber never knew. Jessica had suspected something like this might happen, so she had installed a tiny emergency device she bought from the dark web, hidden in her pants. It needed to be manually reset each day. If not reset, it would automatically send a distress signal to the police with her GPS location. That's how the cops found her after Amber kidnapped her. Jessica hadn't reset it that day. Jessica knew someone else might come for revenge. She had killed too many people. So she drove to a cliff and jumped out of the car, letting it crash and burn below. She left some of her clothes inside so police would believe she died in the accident. Then she disappeared. She moved to a new town under a new name, Maya. Life became peaceful. She found a new job. For a while, everything felt normal. But one day, at the market, she saw a man that made her blood run cold. It was Morris, the serial killer she'd killed in his mansion. She was certain he was dead. She had hidden the body herself. Then how was Morris standing there in the market, staring directly at her? She needed answers. This was the 4th part of my new story series, Diary of a Serial Killer. The next part will be uploaded soon, or if it's already up, you can find the link in the description. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like the video and subscribe to my channel for more thrilling stories.